Hi, my name is Ishmael Naylor and today we're going to be talking to you about rent controls. So rent controls, well, they tried to do this in Scotland and it didn't really work. The problem is that it takes them 5 years to come up with evidence to be able to select an area where they should put rent controls in. And the problem is, when they cap rent controls, then the rents just move up in a different area next to it. And it doesn't really make much difference. The rent control is supposed to be there because what's happening is the house prices, or rather the rental prices, are going up too quickly. And what happens when the rents go up and up and up and up is that the local people and the people who are living in those houses can no longer actually afford to pay the rents. And what does that mean? That means it puts financial strain on the families, on the households, and it often causes them that they have to move to a different area. Or if they can't move to a different area, then they end up going on private housing or council housing. Now the problem with that is that the councils can't actually keep up with the housing demand as it stands. So if they cap the rents, then they're trying to force landlords to keep the rents low. But the problem is that if they cap the rents, then the landlords will say, well, this area is no good for us because the house prices will still be going up and up and up, and if the house prices still go up, then the return of investment in that area now is dropping. And if the return of investment drops, then the landlords will move to a different area, which will mean that there'll be no housing or private rental sector in the area to be able to put those tenants in anyway. And if that happens, then the tenants still have to move area, or they still have to go into council housing. So what does rent capping actually do? It doesn't really do a lot. It just allows landlords to move area. This doesn't really help the government achieve what it's trying to achieve. So capping rents doesn't allow the council to achieve what they're trying to achieve. Because what happens? House prices go up because people still buy, therefore landlords move out, therefore tenants have nowhere to rent, and that means that the tenants either have to move with the landlords, pushing the other areas' rents up, or the council has to take over, meaning the council does not achieve what they're trying to achieve because they're trying to keep the tenants in private rental sector. So capping rents doesn't work unless they cap the rents nationwide, and that means that landlords will not ever be able to get more than a certain amount of return on investment, which I don't think they're ever going to do, because at the end of the day, a lot of the MPs actually own property. A lot of businesses own property. There's a lot of money in the property industry, and if they start capping rents nationwide, then that money's going to disappear, and they don't want that. So I can't see that rent capping actually achieves what they're trying to achieve in the long run. It only achieves it in a short run, in a small area, and that doesn't really help anyone. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, whack that bell notification icon, and get notified of videos coming out regularly.